Most of the times our thoughts are on autopilot. Do this activity during the day to have more insight into the nature of thoughts. Whenever possible, take a pause and become aware of all the thoughts that you are having. Also become aware whether these thoughts are conscious or they are on autopilot. Most of the times we are on this autopilot mode of thinking. And this is the next challenge, which is that we don't recognize that whatever thoughts are happening, I haven't consciously chosen them, but I've gotten carried by attaching one thought to another. I'll give you an example. Once I was engrossed in work and out of the blue, without intention, without even having the right context, I had this thought that my mom will pass away with some ailment. Now, because I am experiencing that thought, there is such strong ownership of that thought that it unfolded a flurry of other thoughts. I started praying, I started blaming myself, I started visualizing my mom to be alright, so on and so forth. And then I realized I've gotten carried away with my thoughts, and it has also created anxiety in me. Just because I am experiencing something does not mean I have to claim the ownership of it. This thought of my mom passing away wasn't intended. I wasn't even involved in some tense situation where I could attract this thought. It just popped up in my mind out of the blue. Now, because that thought is in my mind, that does not mean I am thinking consciously. And when I become aware of this, I don't have to then start chasing and owning all the thoughts that are crossing my mind. I can simply let go of them and come back to equanimity. This insight into our thinking is extremely important. Otherwise, we are constantly identified with the activity of the mind, claiming ownership of everything that is arising in the mind. We realize with these practices that I am not the independent creator of my thought. It has popped up out of the blue, and I need not start chasing the trail of these thoughts and get carried away.